What's up, Mavericks? Erica Sepola here, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create a clear and practical business plan, and we're doing it all using ChatGPT. I'm going to show you how to prompt it, how to think through each section, and how to turn your responses into something that actually makes sense for your business. If you've been overthinking your business plan or don't know where to start, this will give you a simple framework you can follow. So let's get started. So we're going to create a one-page business plan, and I'm just going to break down what I put in my prompt. So first, I just said I want to create a one-page business plan, and I give my business name. I put that I want to include the following sections: a business overview, objectives, experience, target market, competition, financial summary, and marketing strategy. So to begin a business overview, I just simply went in and put what my business does. Baked by Erica, we create everything from iced cookies to wedding cakes. Then I went into my objectives that I want to provide baked goods for my community, but eventually expand into online sales. And I want to one day expand into catering. Then I go into my experience that I was a home baker. I've attended culinary school and I've worked in a local bakery before. My target market is consumers, but one day I would like to be B2B and have my goods sold in supermarkets. Next is competition. So I just talked that there's a few small bakeries in my area. So my main competition would be supermarkets that sell baked goods. Then I go into the financial data. So that's calculating ongoing costs and then my projected revenue for the first year. And then I talk about what I'm currently doing for marketing and what I plan to do. Now, in this section, it may look a little different, just depending on your type of business and where you are in your business. So if you're thinking about starting a business and haven't yet launched, you may have a lot more information to put in here, but maybe missing some information such as your financial projections if you've really not thought that through. And at the same time, if you already have a business and you're just looking to expand or you're going to use this to try to get business funding in order to grow your business, you may have a lot more information. You may have more financial information. You may have more information about how you've marketed your business, or you may have thought of more ways to market your business. This is going to look different for everybody. All I will say is that to use ChatGPT to create your business plan, you do need to provide as much information as you possibly can. Now, that could be a short paragraph like this. It could be several paragraphs. You're going to get better results the more information you provide. So anything that you can provide, I would sit down, go into a spreadsheet, go into a Google Doc. I would sit down and just write down everything and feed it right into ChatGPT, because you're going to get better results. So once we have put our prompt in, we're just going to hit this arrow and we're going to submit that prompt and see what it comes up with. So as we can see, said there's a clean one-page business plan we can use for lenders, grants, applications, or just to keep yourself focused. It's polished but still human. So we actually love that. That's really what we want. So as we scroll down, we're going to see it's created the business overview. It's created objectives, experience, target market, competition, financial summary, and marketing strategy. So it's created an entire page just based on that short paragraph that I provided in the prompt. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that even though this looks great at a glance, you want to go through and make sure that everything is accurate. You can feed in as much information as you want, and sometimes ChatGPT really nails it and gets it down. Other times, it will pull in information that's inaccurate. It'll mess up some numbers and things like that. So you never just want to take what it produces and go print that out, go email that to someone or whatever. You definitely want to go in and you want to make sure that all of the information is accurate. So I'm not going to read through all of this. I'm just glancing at it. It all looks really great. So as ChatGPT tends to do, once you scroll down, it provides further suggestions of what it can do next. It can tighten it for a grant or loan application, rework it into a pitch version to make it super concise and punchy, can turn it into content for a website about page or our story page, or it can add light financial projections, so break-even margins, etc. So I'm going to go with some of these suggestions right now and say, can we tighten this further and also add those financial projections? So you may want to do some of the suggested things. You might want to do something else entirely. You might be completely satisfied with this. Whatever you want to do, just let ChatGPT know. So we're going to say to tighten this further and add financial projections. You can see it's just generating everything, and already this looks quite a bit shorter, and it has went in as we asked and put in things like the annual operating costs. I don't think that was in the first one, estimated gross margins, break even points, and things like this. So then, as it does, it asks, do you want to take it a step further? It can make a bank or loan version, create a one paragraph pitch, build a simple 12-month revenue model, or adapt this for a grant or food or cottage food license application. I mean, there's so much that you can do, and ChatGPT is pretty much never going to stop suggesting things. So sometimes you're completely satisfied after it's provided the answer first. Other times it's going to come up with things that you've never even thought of that you're going to want to try. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to take any of these suggestions. I'm just going to say, can you take last version you created? So I said, can you take the last version you created and make it a nice presentation worthy PDF? I want it styled nicely. Now, if you have specific fonts or anything that you want to use, if you want to update the copy in any way, certainly do that first. But we're just going to see just with this little 2-sentence prompt what it's going to produce for us. So I went off screen for just a minute, and ChatGPT has created our one-page business plan. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty good. There is one thing that I would change. I would not have it say one-page business plan at the top. So I would go back into ChatGPT and ask it to please remove that. So I went back into ChatGPT, and it says that it's created the one-page PDF. It's broke everything down, and then says if we want to tweak it, it can adjust colors, add subtle footers or taglines, swap language out, create a second version with visuals or icons, or export a letterhead style version. So I went in and I asked it, can it please remove the one-page business plan line, and that can it use bakery pinks for the colors and do a letterhead style version for printing, and that I would like to go pretty fancy with it. So we're going to see the next version that it produces. So this is the version that it has created. It did change the color palette. It did remove that line. I don't particularly like this up top, but if I had something more specific in mind, I could tell ChatGPT to add that. And it has all of our information. Unfortunately, it now doesn't fit on one page, but that's pretty much okay. We could tweak that or just leave that as is. But it did pretty much do exactly what I asked it to do, just based on that one paragraph of information that I provided. Now, once we return back to ChatGPT, we get a breakdown of exactly what it did, and then it asks if we want to go even fancier and provides some suggestions. But I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So this is a one-page business plan. If we wanted a more traditional, longer business plan, you can also create that with ChatGPT. So I'm simply going to put in a prompt, can we turn this one-page business plan into a longer, more traditional version? And you can either start that way, or you can look at the one-page plan and decide, if you want more information. Again, the more information you feed into ChatGPT, the better your results are going to be. So here is a more traditional business plan. This is much longer. Our executive summary, instead of being just a couple of lines in a single paragraph, it's 3 paragraphs. Business description slightly longer. We break down products and services. Every section is longer. This is a more traditional business plan that is quite a bit longer. And so we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom so we can turn it into a formal PDF or Word document, tighten it for a bank loan or SBA application, add 3-year financial projections, create a pitch deck version, or align it with grant application language. So this is for a bank. Can we add 3-year financial projections and turn it into a formal PDF? You can go in and you can provide as many prompts as you want until you get something that you feel that you can use. I do recommend upgrading to the personal plan for ChatGPT. It does cost, I believe, $20 a month, but that way you don't have limitations when it comes to things like generating images. It doesn't switch models on you if you're going back and forth. I highly recommend that if you're going to use ChatGPT a lot in your business, that you do upgrade to a paid plan. This lets us know that our PDF is ready, lets us know exactly what it did. It said, if I want to strengthen it even more for approval, what you can do, things that you can add. So we're just going to take a quick look at the PDF that it has provided for us and see if that's something that we can work with. It looks pretty good. It's pretty short, just about a page and a half. They added a nice little 3-year financial projections chart in here. We could either look at this and say, okay, we're completely satisfied with this, or we can go back and we can tweak. So I went back in and I have put in, can it add all of these sections and items to a PDF, and that I'm applying for an SBA loan. So we're going to add a use of funds section, repayment ability summary, cash flow narrative, and things like that ChatGPT suggested for us. So ChatGPT came back with a response, and it just tells us what's included in this version, and it's all SBA friendly. It's added use of funds, repayment ability, the cash flow narrative, the 3-year financial projections table, and it just says that this checks the boxes that SBA lenders are usually looking for. And then it also provides us with more options if we want to maximize our approval odds even more. So sources and uses of funds table, personal statements, and things like that. So we're not going to go into that. We're just going to look at what it has produced for us. Here is our SBA loan application, and we have the cover letter. We can scroll down and see we have the executive summary, business description, products and services, all of these things. Just look through this, make sure all of this information is accurate, make sure that this is the information that you want to provide, make sure this has the look that you want. If you want to go in and change fonts, if you want to change your colors, whatever you want to do, you can just go back into the prompt and request that ChatGPT fix that. So once we go back to our prompt, you can see that there's just so many different things that ChatGPT suggests. It can fine tune it. It can do so much. I'm not going to continue going through this, but if you don't feel that your business plan is quite right, you can continue to go in there and refine it, add in new sections, update it the way that you want it for whatever your purposes are. The good thing about ChatGPT that I love is that it always keeps suggesting more. So if it's something you haven't thought of that you might leave out, it's going to suggest that. And you can keep going until you have it just the way you want it. So that's how you can use ChatGPT to build a solid business plan from start to finish. The key is to just use it as a tool. You don't want to just copy and paste, but you want to guide it using the right prompts and refining the output so it actually fits your business. Once you have this foundation, you can tweak it and improve it as you go. Thanks for watching, Mavericks, and I'll see you in the next video.